Yo, welcome back to Crazy Ball TV. Big up to all of you guys in the building. And for those who are going to watch it later, know the deal. House cleaning, share, like, subscribe. Don't forget that notification bell for, notification purposes for later. And people who watch it later, please put in a comment, man. Agree, disagree. All we ask is just be respectful. We got Clive in the building. Well, go on, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes. Well, we knew it was coming, and now it's here. The legend is bowing out, and that is Mo Salah. Excuse me. Yeah, yesterday the news broke out, and he did it himself. It wasn't a rumor mill from Fab or Ornstein or Joyce or Pierce or anybody else, or even his agent. This was Mo Salah making his own announcement saying that this is his final year. He is bowing out gracefully, and it should be respected. Usually, players of his stature, sometimes it's very hard for them to let it go. And even this year, we've seen it, right? At the beginning of the season to the mid, to January and everything that conspired during that time. So, at the end of the day, man, he's still a legend. I have been critical of Mo Salah. It's not just Mo Salah. I've been critical of the whole team. But at the end of the day, he is a Liverpool legend. A living legend, as they say. His records cannot be denied. I mean, there is a big debate versus Mo Salah and Stephen G, which I don't know why some people think that there's no debate. There is a debate. Let it be known, there is a debate. Mo Salah has done a lot for Liverpool. Whether you like him or not, you cannot deny what he has done for Liverpool. Clive is saying, I'm heartbroken. Mo leaving and I'm Blaine Slot. He still had 2 to 3 years left playing great football for us. I can understand your sentiment. Did he have 2 to 3 years? I don't think so. And I was playing later. But right now, we need to give the man his flowers. Do I blame Slot for some of Mo Salah's situations, lack of performances? Yes, because the manager should have talked to the player and be how do you call it? And I should have been real with him, just like he and Mo Salah had a conversation last season where they both agreed on something and it worked. This year, he should have. Maybe he did. We don't know. But the way things are going and the way things went, it doesn't look like they were on the same page. I think in the beginning, they thought they could do what they did last year. And when it didn't work, and the manager realized that his job was on the line, he tried to fix something and it was too late. But yes, I do agree that the manager has something to do with Mo Salah lack of, right? You can't put it all on the manager. If Mo Salah can give a proper pass, that's on the manager. But in terms of putting Mo Salah in positions and building a squad where Mo Salah is part of the squad instead of putting it on him, knowing that he's not that, how should I say, that spring chicken that Mo Salah used to be. So yes, some of this is on the manager. The manager did not do a good job by setting up players and putting players in the position where they will succeed. And at the end of the day, yes, Mo Salah is a legend. VVD is a legend. Alisson, Robo. However, if things are not going well, he should have made himself clear after winning the league. After winning the league, he had what they call carte blanche to be able to say, hey, this is where I want you, this is where I need you to play. But like I said, from the beginning of the season, he was not prepared. He thought all he had to do was plug and play and then he'll be okay. So we playing the wrong formation. Yeah, because he thought that all he had, like I said, all he had to do was just plug and play and then they would have been fine. Instead of actually preparing the team, letting men know, hey, we're moving forward, right? And we can't do what we did last year. We're gonna be changing and we will see how it goes. Because Liverpool was in the trajectory of dominance. And even trying to dominate something, you have to build to it, right? And the manager did not do that. So yeah, I do agree with you that the manager is part of it. I won't put all of it on the manager because let's be honest, like I said, Mo Salah wasn't like Mo Salah before. Father Time is undefeated. Father Time is undefeated. But could the manager have put Mo Salah in a position and drive that position and say, hey, this is what I need you, this is what I need you to do, and that's it? That's 1,000%. But let's talk more about Mo Salah because the guy has been magnificent. Chef kiss since he came to Liverpool. And this is a word that I need to, the people who always said, but he aesthetically, he's not aesthetically pleasing. I don't get that part. Was he like Coutinho? No, because Coutinho is a full-blown Brazilian magician, right? That style of samba. Okay, Mo is not that. But Mo was very good. Aesthetically, yes. Now, he may not be your flavor because you a hater or you a rival or you have a preference of football. Like, reason why I mentioned Coutinho is because Coutinho's style of football is what a lot of people love, you know, that Brazilian flair, that whole South American thing, right? And it's not even just the South American thing. I mean, J.J. Okocha had that same thing. You know what I mean? I mean, I remember, was it Ben Arfa from Newcastle had the same thing, right? But I don't get why people were, in the beginning of Mo Salah, when Mo Salah was at his best, the hate was, oh, he's not aesthetically pleasing. And I've heard this from Liverpool fans too, that when his performance dipped and all he could offer was GAs, a lot of people said, oh, but Mo Salah never was, nice to watch, right? Aesthetically, he wasn't good, but he would give you GAs. And I was like, that's BS. Because from the day Mo Salah came to Liverpool, yes, he has been all about business. He has broken countless records, but he was the same dude that put a bunch of defenders on their asses. Are we forgetting all that? Are we forgetting how he dribbled past 2-3 Man City defenders and dropped one of them on their ass? I mean, if it's not aesthetically pleasing, then what are we talking about? Yes, a lot of times his performance dipped and he gave us the GAs, and for a lot of people who just wanted to support him no matter what. And when we said his performance is not as good as it, he's not helping the entire team as he's supposed to, they fall off on, oh, but that's all he did. All he did was GAs. No, Mo Salah, when he first came to Liverpool, he wasn't just giving GAs. Mo Salah asked Pep Guardiola why his hairline fell back faster than it was supposed to. Right? People are forgetting Mo Salah when he was in Basel. The whole reason why Mourinho went after him, because he didn't want Liverpool to get him. Right? Just like Clive is saying before he went to Chelsea. Right? He went to Italy and revitalized his career. Hence the reason why Liverpool. And people need to go watch when he was at Fiorentina and all those type of and before he went to Roma. Because when he got to Roma, he became more refined, right? But when he was in Fiorentina, he was dribbling past defenders left and right. People forget that Mo Salah was a dribbling machine. That was one of actually his weakness, because he used to just dribble, and nobody knew where he was going. So yes, Mo Salah had aesthetically pleasing performances. And when he came to Liverpool, he became a better player. I will give you an example. Who's that guy? Nasri. When Nasri was in Marseille, this guy was just talent beyond crazy. But when he came to Arsenal Wenger took certain things away from him and made him a better player. Yes, sometimes certain players can keep dribbling and dribbling and dribbling. That's why you get injured. Remember, for those who play the game, they tell you don't just keep dribbling, because that's how you get injured. Because defenders eventually will start tackling, right? Look at even Hazard that everybody praises. Mo Salah had to adapt to the league that he's been to the clubs that he's gone to, and he became better and better and better and better. And just like we were saying, did the manager help? Yes, Jurgen Klopp put him in a position where he became much, much better than what everybody anticipated. MK told Big Up, man, he said, when you watch his old goals, his feet was so damn quick compared to today. Facts, 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 facts. You know what I mean? Big up yourself, T-Dub. That's why I never understood the whole debate. Even when some of us were saying, hey, he's not playing well, but he will give you the GA. They were like, well, he was always like that. No, Mo Salah was never like that. Mo Salah, from when he went from Basel to Chelsea, well, Chelsea, we know it was just a catastrophe. But when he went to Italy, actually, when he was in Basel, boy, all those dribbling masters, he was one of them. He was quick. I mean, off the dribble, and you could see that this guy has raw talent. He went to Chelsea. I don't know why he went to Chelsea. He should have gone to Liverpool. But hey, he eventually came to Liverpool, and we saw what other people did not see, right? A lot of people have the story of that's not even who Klopp wanted, but Michael Edwards brought him. Klopp set up a system that he benefited from, and he took it and never looked back. So for me, because I'm a Liverpool fan and I'm Liverpool first, I'm very grateful for Michael Edwards or Klopp or whoever brought Mo Salah to Liverpool, because the success that Liverpool have had in the last 10 years, he is top 3 part of it, right? Top 3 part of it. That one will never be questioned. I don't care whether you love Mo Salah to death or you hate Mo Salah to death. Top 3 reason why Liverpool is where we are right now. Mo Salah. That's why he's living a legend. Like I said at the beginning, there's even a debate that says Mo Salah versus Steven G. Where do you rank him? And I believe there's a lot of times you cannot put anybody's name around Steven G, because Steven G is Mr. Liverpool. Whether he's playing or he's not, he's still Mr. Liverpool. But you cannot tell me Mo Salah cannot call Steven G, say, come outside. You cannot tell me that Mo Salah cannot tell Steven G to come outside. That's a debate for us Liverpool fans, not the rivals. The rivals have I know they like to use it just to rattle us, right? They try to use that debate just to get us off our game. But when we are in-house, Liverpool fans can have that debate. So yes, big up to Mo Salah. He is a legend. I think actually I should upgrade it. He is an icon when it comes to Liverpool. Mo Salah is living as an icon. And I believe that when it's all said and done, just what I always say, when it's all said and done, we can talk about his entire, 9 years now at Liverpool. But right now, we need him, and he can't do it anymore. Father Time is undefeated. And it's okay to understand, to be okay with that. Right? There's people. This is a part where sometimes it's hard for people to understand. And when you criticize people like Mo Salah, Virgil, Alisson, when Mane was there, or Bobby, some people think that you cannot. Now, if you believe Liverpool is as big as it is, or the best club in the world, anybody can be criticized constructively, not just abuse. Abuse is not criticized. Making it personal is not criticized. Criticizing me, if Mo Salah did not play well and you bring it up, that's not mean you disrespecting him. And that's the part where people, some Liverpool or Salah sexuals, need to get on their head. If the man is not playing well, as a Liverpool fan, you have the right to say, hey, Mo Salah is not playing well. And you have to tell us how he's not playing well. Right? You have to explain it, not just say, oh, Mo Salah is shit. You know, one of them people that everybody shit. No, Mo Salah is not playing well because he's not running fast enough, or he's not dropping back to defend, or his passes is going array, or, point to specific things that says Mo Salah is not playing well. You cannot just say he's shit. He doesn't. No. We can't say that. When somebody is not playing well, we can't say he's not playing well. That is not a disrespect. That's just saying the person is not playing well. Liverpool is an institution, and nobody comes above Liverpool. If we start to I already listed one of the greats, another icon, Stephen G. His time came up, and we wanted him to stay. But brother, he was not helping. Right? The part where how should I say this? How we wanted him to help the club, he felt like he was too bigger than that. And that's the same part where Mo Salah is right now. I think he wants to do more. Everybody's seeing that, brother, Father Time is not allowing you to do more. And he feels like he can do more. So at the end of the day, it's better to buy out as a great, to move on, rather than the same situation that happened in January comes back again. Right? It's Bobby. Everybody loved Bobby. Bobby was one of them people that everybody loved. But he had to go. Milner, Anderson. I mean, we can go all the way back. When the time is up, it's tough. Even if the player is not your favorite player, when the time comes, Father Time is unforgiving. You have to move on. Big up to Mandem in the building. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button as you coming in. Thank you for joining us. But yeah, Mo Salah, the icon, Mo Salah, the legend, he has done more for Liverpool than a lot of people want to agree to. See, this is the funny thing. Rival fans always use Mo Salah, Mane to always divide, to come at Liverpool fans. Oh, you guys don't respect Mo. You don't respect Mane. Mane versus Mo. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we have rivalry in the club, which made no sense. And like I said, you could say Mane is not playing well. And at one point, Mane form dipped. It was scary. We saw it. But it doesn't mean we don't respect him. It's just that our club deserves the best. If you're going to play for Liverpool, you have to be at your best most of the time. It's funny how people expect that of Real Madrid, expect that of Barcelona, Bayern. But when it comes to Liverpool, it's like, oh, you should be grateful that you have this player. No. The player should be grateful they got Liverpool. If you listen to Stephen G, all the greats, yes, at the time it didn't look like it, but they will tell you no one is bigger than the club. Whether they were pushed out or they left on their own, at the end of the day, they know no one is bigger than the club. Look at even the players who left in a way that they were not happy. Right? What do? They always come back and say good things about the club. Henderson didn't want to leave. Have you ever seen Henderson say anything bad about Liverpool? No. Milner? No. Gini, everybody was expecting Gini to have a tell-all book or tell-all interview. No. Lucas? No. Coutinho? No. Because as much as Coutinho would want to say it, he still regrets leaving Liverpool the way he left. I'm sorry. He can talk all that nyanya. Yes, he won Champions League with Barcelona coming off the bench. I said he won it with Bayern Munich beating Barcelona coming off the bench. Right? He still regret. Suarez, he forced himself out, which for a lot of people, they said at the time where he was going, Liverpool was not there yet. So, yeah, but he's still talking about Liverpool, about his kids, how much his kids love Liverpool. This is a guy who plays for Barcelona with Messi and all that. Yet, he talks more about Liverpool than he talks about Barcelona. I mean, Trent is doing all that nyanya, but Trent, bro, we could feel it. We could see it. You miss Liverpool. Good for you to be at Madrid. But Madrid is not Liverpool. And one thing that I want, not just the records that Mo Salah broke, the goals, the assists, all that. One thing that I didn't like was the way he did. He was in the media about getting his money at the end of the last season. And it's always in the club's hands. It's in the club's hands, in the club's hands. But one thing that he didn't do is talk to another club. He said, I want to stay, and it's in the club's hands. It's in the board, whatever. Whoever was making the contract, it was in their hands. But I didn't like it that he was going every media, jumping on every interview, talking about the same thing and the same thing and the same thing. But one thing that Mo Salah did not do was talk to another club. I haven't heard of it yet. Any of you guys heard that he was talking to another club? There was rumors about him talking to PSG, but it was just he and PSG's CEO have been friends for a while. So they had breakfast. There was talking about that, but that was it. Mo Salah stayed true to Liverpool. He didn't want to leave. He wanted to stay. The same thing could be said with Virgil. The same thing could be said with Alisson. And I'm going to say it again. I did not like him jumping into every media. Oh, contract this is on the club. It's on the club. I didn't like that. Bro, it's between you and the club. Keep it in the back. If they ask you, don't bring it up. But one thing he didn't do was talk to another club. He stuck with Liverpool. That's one thing that a lot of people, some people are saying, oh, we should have given Diaz his money. Sure, let's give Diaz his money. But one thing Diaz did was Diaz was twerking or flirting with Barcelona. Maybe that's the reason why Michael Edwards said, nah, it's not going to work. Big out to IZ. He's in the building. The Gooner. Are you here to to enjoy and gloat because Mo Salah is not gonna be pumping them goals on you guys anymore? It's a bigger question. At least he isn't living like Van Persie left us. That is facts. That is facts. Thank you. Thank you, Isaac. That's the thing, because just like I was saying, Mo Salah did not leave, even though he was annoying, always talking about his contract in the media, trying to get the Liverpool fans to be on his side. I want to stay. It's on the club. But he never flirted with any other club. Van Persie, when that term came in, actually, Van Persie's situation was just like identical to Liverpool and Suarez. As much as the clause, hey, Arsenal is bigger than Van Persie. I don't care what anybody says. But at that time, the player's trajectory and the club, eventually you understand. You may not forgive him, but you will understand, right? Coutinho, on the other hand, that's sellout. You know what I mean? At the time, Van Persie, Arsenal, Man U. But then now. So yeah, man, Mo Salah, like I said, for me, a Liverpool icon. Elketo said in his mind, it seems he doesn't understand why his shooting and touch is leaving him. He hasn't realized it's slightly slower than before. And that's usually the greats, right? Usually the greats, man. In their mind, they still think that they 27, right? In their mind, because that's usually where a players hit their peak, right? They think that they are 27, nobody can stop me. But then we looking at you like, brother, the pass is slow. The defender's catching up to you. You can't shoot. I mean, we could tell, like, bro, you know, the thing that makes other greats stay relevant is they adapt and they move based on how their body is. You know, they listen to their body. They listen, say, hey, I'm not the same dude anymore. And they able to stay longer, right? Messi, Ronaldo, these are just PR stuff. Come on. I've seen MLS. Messi fans are going to hate me on this. There was ESPN made a whole big deal about Messi scored a free kick. And I was like, oh, it must be a banger. Brother, I went and find the clip of that free kick. Okay, he kicked in between the wall. I don't know why the wall jumped or somebody was not lying behind the wall. The goalkeeper. Oh, the goalkeeper. If this was in Europe, that goalkeeper would have probably oh my God. I'm not saying that MLS players are allowing Messi to do whatever he wants. I'm just saying it's not going to work anywhere else. And I'll leave it at that. I don't watch Messi nowadays because I've seen what Messi was. So I don't want to tarnish that legendary or iconic performances. So will I support Mo if he goes to another club? Hell no. But I will watch him. And he has the right to go to any club he wants. Because I am Liverpool through and through. When you walk out that door, hey, respect always. But no. I don't. Stevie G went to LA Galaxy. I was happy for him because he deserves it. Will I chosen LA Galaxy over Liverpool? Nope. As a matter of fact, I didn't watch as much Stevie G. The only player that I could have probably purchased his name on the back of my kit. I didn't watch much of his games. Because to me, I've seen Stevie G at his apex, right? The same thing with Thierry. I didn't watch Thierry when he was at was a Red Bull in New York. Did I catch a few highlights? Yes. After he left Arsenal and watched him at Barcelona, it was done. What's going on with these anti-MLS, man? MK2 is like, the standard of MLS is so bad. Irishman, big up yourself. He comes in and he said, nobody deserves to end up. Oh my God, you guys are cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Lewandowski is a freak. Yes, he is. And I promise you, when he leaves and he goes to a lower club, like a lower league, I'm not going to watch that much of him. I've seen Lewandowski scoring 4 goals. Scoring, 5 goals in 9 minutes? Barcelona, he's killing it. After that, man, it's like, oh, come on. I did the same thing with Ibra, right? Isaac said the MLS check is nice. Don't know about you. I'm not hating. I'm just saying that free kick that everybody was making a big deal about Messi. Oh my God. The ball literally went under the armpit of the goalkeeper. It's not like it was just a penalty or he dribbled past 2 people, or he did a 1-2 and he was in front of the goalkeeper and then he put in between the armpit. It was a free kick that went through the wall and through his armpit. And then ESPN is trying to tell me that this is one of the greatest free kicks of all time. I'm pretty sure even Messi is looking at it like, come on, people. I know you're supposed to make me great, but come on. Big up to Fuzzy, man. What are you doing? What you saying? Let me send you the link. Hey, Isaac, are you available to come on, man? You still owe us a barbecue, man. Where is my... What's up? Yeah, man. So, Mo Salah, I know a lot of people have questions about where he's going next. I don't care. Mo Salah deserves to go wherever he wants. He has earned the right to go wherever he wants. Right? He has earned the right to go wherever he wants. As long as he doesn't go to Manchester United. That is the only place I do not want to see him. If Mo Salah goes to Man United, it's on sight. Huh? Mo Salah goes to Manchester United, it's on sight. I know he's never going to go to Everton, so I don't need to waste my energy on that. But Mo Salah can go wherever he wants. There is no qualm about where he goes. He can go stay in England. He can go to Italy. He can go to Germany. He can go to Spain, Saudi Arabia, MLS. He has earned the right to go wherever he wants. Now, if he chooses to go to Manchester United, it's on sight. Like, I swear, Mo Salah, I'm waiting for you at the parking lot. He says MLS is WWE of football. It's a club the American brought it in turnovers and assists to football. They think it's NBA. Hey, stop hating, man. So I'm at work listening. Thank you so, brother. Thank you. Stephen B. Smith. Isaac. Why do I have to be Stephen B. Smith, though? Why do you have to put the B in there, bro? Man. Yes. Big up. Actually, Yeah, your mic is echoing. So before we start with Fuzzy, we need to put Fuzzy on the hot seat. This brother told us that we are back last week after beating Galatasaray. Fuzzy, you need to come in front of the classroom and respond to such atrocities.
We are back. I said that. Have you seen Hossam's channel with Mike Daz and all them lot? Come on, bro. You're talking about me. I was like, they were actually giving high fives to each other in that channel, bro. They embarrassed themselves.
Come on, know man. What? Actually, now that you said that, I need to call out my brother Ant.
Yes.
And I need to Ant, Matt, and Jamie. These guys were talking like Annie Slot. And big up to Savage, man. Savage hold Ants accountable. So I had to back off. I had 100%. To back off.
100%.
I had to back off and let Savage do his thing. So I let it go.
You know, Savage can take care of himself.
Yeah. And them three brothers were like, yeah, I see something Annie Slot is doing if he does. I'm like, what are you talking about? But big up to Savage. Good that you held Ants accountable, because I don't know what these guys got way too excited over one win. But that's
a rubbish team that don't even win away from home. Come on, bro. Come
on. Mo Salah, man. Time is up.
End of an era, innit? You can see it, man. I've always said it, Kwasi. Enjoy the moments because they never last, my friend. And now look at it. Now look at it.
Facts. And Liverpool fans don't know what to do with themselves.
Exactly, bro. I warned them. I've been warning them all year. Since the beginning of the year. Maybe before that. Arne Slot is going nowhere, man. They've got excuses. Do you think Salah would leave if Arne Slot was leaving?
I mean... that's a good question. That's actually a very good question that I haven't pondered. But I believe he's leaving. I think he's out. The manager is out. There's no way you telling me you broke a record by losing 10 times and you still have a job.
There's one thing about...
And big up, Jim Gray. Good to see you. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. No. The manager's gone. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. No, Fuzzy, you cannot make me even put that in the ether. This manager is gone.
You guys I think you know, I love you YouTubers, yeah. I love all of you guys, yeah. But I don't think sometimes you sit there. I've been watching Liverpool for over 40 years, so it's understandable why I understand the club more than most. It's understandable. I'm not going to say I'm an expert or anything like that. It's because I've been watching non-stop. I can't remember ever missing a game in my life, you know what I mean? These owners have been here for 16 years. They've been bribing you guys in and out for a long time. They make you believe things and then they go back on it. They make you believe things and they go back on it. That's what they do, bro. Look at their record in the 16 years they've been here. It's up and down, up and down, up and down. 5 years later, we win the Premier League and up and down. Up. It's always the same, Kwasi. Look at the Brendan Rodgers. That guy should have been sacked in Steven Gerrard's last, actually that season, because of what he did in the European games. Remember, we went to Real Madrid. He put all the best players on the bench. Should have been sacked, but still stayed on. Why? Because he had credit in the bank of what he did this previous season. Right. You remember, we challenged for the title, and then they get rid of all of his stuff, and then he's still there next season. You know what I mean? And then October he gets sacked when he brought us the Lamberts and all that rubbish. You know what I mean? I'm thinking to myself, bro, you should have been sacked a long time ago. What are you still doing the job? Now they're doing the same thing again, round the table, making excuse after excuse after excuse. You know, Jota's sad passing affected the players mentally. The new players haven't transitioned into the team properly yet. It's going to take us time, which means next season. Yeah, and some of the players, we need to change up and all that stuff. Eventually, they keep making excuses after excuse, and people haven't even grasped on their head that they're talking about next season, man. They're willing to take a hit this season, even not qualifying for Champions League, to go and restart next season, bro.
Yeah.
Like, wake up, everybody, man. I don't need to tell you this, man. I'm sick of it. These guys don't care about winning. When you don't care about winning, you do whatever you want. And they always go with that credit in the bank with the manager. And that's what they've done with Arne Slot.
Yeah.
But nobody listens, man. I'm going to be sitting here. Okay, just clip this up. I'll be sitting here again next season, and I'll tell you, I told you so. They don't care about winning. It's all about finance with these people. Get them out of my football club, man. Get out, man.
Well, Amketo said they were waiting for Klopp to end his holiday. Could do the same? They're waiting for, what's his name? Enrique to finish with PSG, or they're working things in the background for Alonso.
Alonso's free.
I don't think they should. Well, Alonso is free, and rumors are talking about that he's doing his due diligence in the background, right? He's Bayern Space, which I think he's reliable, said that his assistant manager is asking the same questions they did before they went to Madrid. I don't know what kind of questions he needs to ask. You already know Liverpool. You're not.
Alonso's been here for how many years? His kids are born in Liverpool. What are you talking about? It's all bullshit. PR shit, man.
Yeah. So we will see. I mean, I don't believe that the manager needs to be here to give us top 4 or actually even win the Champions League. Right now, a manager bounce can let us win the Champions League. Right?
Exactly.
It'll give us at least 5 matches. The exact amount of matches for us to win the Champions League. We saw what it did for Chelsea and Man U. Spurs didn't get it, so there is that risk. But Mo Salah, that's a very good question where you ask, where he said, do you think Mo will stay if the manager is leaving?
Imagine they tell him, he ain't going nowhere, Mo. It's up to you if you want to stay or go. And all of a sudden, the club cancels his contract. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
No, I mean, that part, that's a lot of... I mean, for a long time, actually glad that you bring that part up. For a long time, we said we were going to make 200 million Mo Salah going to Saudi Arabia. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, the club said, no, you could go for free. So they basically telling you, it's not about the money.
Get out.
Yeah.
I want this guy to succeed. Get out. That's what
they're saying that it's not about the money.
That. You know, people don't want to hear it as Quasi. But I'm telling you guys, I know my club, man. I know my owners. I know what they do. This is what they're doing, man. They got rid of the legend, man.
I like I said, I do not want to even quantify.
He just signed the contract a few months ago, and he's already going. What the heck is going on here, man?
I mean, Virgil is staying, so that still says that is the manager going or the manager staying?
Well, it's Dutch, and they probably like each other. So.
Gakpo is going. You know, but Mo Salah, the icon, man. Mo Salah is an icon, and a lot of people wasted their time not enjoying Mo Salah. I personally did. I criticize him, yes, because I'm Liverpool first. I do not put no player over Liverpool.
What kind of fan is not enjoying? What the hell were they talking about, bro?
You know what I mean? A lot of people were wasting their time talking about Mane versus Salah. Nah. Enjoy it, because when Mane is playing well, guess who wins? Liverpool. When Salah is playing well, guess who wins? Liverpool. When they both don't play well, guess who's losing? Liverpool. So the only constant in this equation is who? Liverpool. But at the end of the day, we cannot underestimate what Salah brought to Liverpool.
Man, the guy done. Listen, he built something that's, you know, that was impossible at Liverpool Football Club. He built relationships with, you know, everybody. You know, it doesn't matter what color you are. He Muslim, Christian, Jew, Buddha, whatever. He brought everyone together, bro. Yep. He brought everyone together, and that's the legacy he's leaving behind. And the most important thing about this guy, why you should respect him as a footballer, he never once said he wanted to leave Liverpool Football Club.
Yep.
He never twerked for Real Madrid. He never twerked for Barcelona. He never twerked for Bayern. He never twerked for VYBEZ, or, you know, all these great clubs, you know, in European football. Never did that. Always respected Liverpool and always turned up. Never injured. Always there. First in line. Even when he gets benched. He doesn't want to be one of those players that gets money and just stay on the bench. He wants to play, and he shares his grievance. You know what I mean? So give the guy credit for what he deserves, man. Come on.
That's exactly
Don't
what I
be
said.
hating like that, man.
I said the way
I
he
have
went
my
out.
moments when I shout at him. I have my moments, but I shout at every player. I'm a Liverpool fan first. You know what I mean? I shout at every
And
player.
if you didn't do that, then I would
Then
say
what kind of a fan are you?
you are just a Salah fan,
That's it.
right? I was not happy the way he went about last season doing the whole press tour about contract, jumping on people's. I did not like it. But one thing that you cannot say is he was not twerking for nobody. He wanted
Nobody,
to stay,
bro.
You know, and that's the difference between Mo Salah and Diaz.
Yep.
Yes, maybe I didn't want Diaz to leave. I supported Diaz when Mandem were trying to get him out because he can dribble like he used to when he first came in. He's not that Mane replacement. But yes, Diaz should get his money. But Liverpool should not give you your money when you're twerking for somebody else.
Exactly, mate.
I think that's the reason why they sold him.
Exactly, mate.
I didn't think Liverpool wanted him out. As a matter of fact, they would have even let him finish his contract.
Exactly.
But when he started twerking for Barcelona, that's when they were like, bruh, okay, in that case, that we'll make some money off you if you want to get out of here. You want to make more money? Go to Bayern.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, yes, he's going to have a great season this year. But Liverpool is going to be there when Diaz retires. So one thing that Mo Salah, above his credit, above all his goals, all his assists, all the record that he's broken, he has been constant with Liverpool. I want to stay. And he never twerked for nobody else compared to Sedin Mandem. Now, fan base is Liverpool fandom is going to go down because Mo Salah is gone. It's Fazi.
Say that again?
Is Liverpool fandom going to go down because Mo Salah is leaving?
Steven Gerrard's left. What happened? We got better. I mean, so... But the thing is, this time is different because we had Jurgen that changed the whole landscape of Liverpool Football Club, changed it back to what it was, brought the boot room back, went back to what Liverpool is all about, and then he took that on and made sure like his legacy is left behind, similar to the likes of Bill Shankly, Bob Paisley, Kenny Dalglish, Joe Fagan, and all the greats. So it depends who. Mo Salah leaving is the least of my worries because this Mo Salah that we watched is a different to Mo Salah we watched 5 years. So we got to be like looking at that from.
No, Fazi, stop. I gotta give you your credit. I got it right there. That statement, I cannot let you go away without giving you your flowers. This is a true Liverpool fan here. He is sad Mo Salah leaving, but he said this Mo Salah is not at the level for Liverpool. I'm paraphrasing, of course.
Yeah.
And this is the part where certain man them are not getting. They think we hate him because we criticize him. We don't show respect.
He hates himself.
That's why he's leaving. We can speculate maybe the manager stay, which I do not. But
what's Salah's strongest attributes as a player, as a man, fighting and becoming the best? He no longer can do that.
Yeah,
I mean, and he knows he can't do that. That's why he's leaving.
Finally, he has. I
have to accept that. Father time catches up with everybody.
Thank you.
It happened to me when I was a footballer. I know my brain wasn't connected with my legs anymore. I couldn't do the step overs. I couldn't do
speed. You're like, hey, kick the ball. The body's still standing there. You're like,
I'm running past someone with a ball, and then he runs past me. Then I realize, nah, man.
Wait a minute, bro. Father Time is undefeated and a humbler.
I gave him the ball and I left, and I said, nah, that's me. I ain't doing this anymore. You know what I mean? I'm moving on with my life.
You know what?
Haven't kicked the ball for over 25 years, me.
Bro,
so there you go, people.
My brethren Isaac is in the chat. We played futsal.
Yeah,
and we play with these college students, and we still win undefeated. But I'm playing in my mind. I think I'm playing at the age that I'm 17. But after the match, man, ibuprofen for days.
Yeah, man. Done, bro. When you know it's done, it's done. You have to accept it. I kept on trying. I kept on trying again, guys. I kept on trying again. Maybe I could do it this time. Maybe I could. Man, months went by. I said, nah, man, this is done, man. You know.
But see, this is the part where Liverpool fans need to understand. Mo Salah is an icon for me.
He's left a legacy. He
left a legacy.
He's up there with Gerrard. He's up there with Gerrard.
Exactly. That's what I said. He can call Gerrard outside.
I'm not saying he's the greatest player at Liverpool because you guys didn't watch. The thing is, a debate. Number one, number two. There's players that's won more than Gerrard and Salah put together. You know what I mean? In a major trophy sense. You know what I mean? That were consistently winning European Cups, consistently winning league titles. Because you know what it is? That's why I always go to legends and meet them up and I talk to them. You know what I mean? Because I respect what they've done for this football club. Because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't shout about 20. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't shout about 6. You know what I mean? They are the ones who left a legacy. Not these current players or, you know, the 90s and all that stuff and after that. No. I'm talking about the 70s and 80s and 60s. These are the 60s, 70s, and 80s. These are the guys that left a lasting legacy because they were consistently winning trophies. Yeah. And they deserve more respect when people just say these current players are the greatest players and all that. I remember at one stage, people saying Carragher is the greatest defender we ever had. Carragher? Like, what is going on? And then the other day, yesterday, someone put in the chat, Hoopier should be like they were talking about players that should have statues outside the stadium. Putting Hoopier on there. So, Hoopier? What are you guys talking about? Hoopier?
This is the thing that annoys me sometimes. These player FCs, they look at teams like Barcelona and Real Madrid, and they're like, "You see, that's why they always have the best. And if you're not good enough, they let you go." I'm like, but Liverpool, that's what Liverpool operate and should operate. If a player is not at the level anymore, needs to go, including the manager. Shoot, even sometimes the owners.
That's why clubs fall back.
You see what I mean?
Fall apart. Yeah. There's a reason clubs fall apart, guys, because they keep players too long. You know what I mean? Why was Liverpool successful back in the day? Because they were sentimental like as they are right now. Liverpool knew what to do. Liverpool knew like to maintain success, you got to change at some stage. And not only that, this club doesn't have money like Man City or Chelsea or other clubs. We have to generate money by selling players. So if we don't do that, then it's very difficult for us to buy players. You know, as you guys see,
now check.
When Klopp was here, like I mean, players.
We're going a long way now. They can spend whatever they want. I mean, look at Madrid now wants free players.
There you go.
The best player in the world went there for free. Yeah. You see what I mean? So we Liverpool fans, yes, we need to support our legend. We need to support our players. But we have to keep him at a higher standard. If you think that Madrid have all these Galacticos...
The thing is, Kwasi, the fan base have to ask themselves that question as well. What are you interested in? Are you interested in winning? Or are you interested in being sentimental with players and keeping them around to their 45? Like, you need, as a fan, look in the mirror and ask yourself that question. I'm here for winning, by the way.
Exactly.
Listen, I've had my time of sentimentality when I was a kid, when I was supporting the likes of that useless Jamie Redknapp and, you know, those other useless players like Neil Ruddock and all these guys next to him. I've had my time when I used to think they're the best. Because I was a kid. I didn't know what was good or bad. You know what I mean? But now, like, we've done 10 years of this work. We've done 10 years of getting back to the top, you know, competing for league titles and winning them because we never used to win them 30 years before that. But now we're winning things. So we got to start thinking about it in that way. And
how do you stay winning?
Keep changing. Keep changing. Reinventing yourself. Reinvent yourself.
Stay current.
Ferguson, you know? what was he best at, Ferguson? Kanchelskis left. Beckham came in. Beckham left. Ronaldo came in. Ronaldo left. You know, they kept on going again and again and again. That's what you do. You don't stick with the same guys. Just move them on. It's great to have them, but leave their legacies alone. That's why I keep saying when people telling me, "Oh, bring Gerrard back," you know, he was a terrible manager in other clubs. Why is he going to be good enough for Liverpool? You know what I mean? Like what's this sentimentality with people, man? Just let people go. Man. Let them go, man.
Nice. You know
I mean? If you get divorced, your wife ain't coming back. You got divorced. And if you bring her back, it ain't gonna be the same relationship anymore. It's still gonna be dead. So just let it go, bro. Let it go.
And that's the thing. If this is where the fan base needs to ask themselves, where do you want to see Liverpool? Do you want Liverpool to be the best, or do you just want to be happy that you have Liverpool? Because yes, we should appreciate what Salah has done. We should respect everything Salah has done. This is the time where we could actually talk about Salah from day one to the last day he's leaving.
Exactly, man.
But when we are having a bad season, don't tell me, but remember what he did. What he did is not helping me right now. And if you are a true Liverpool fan and you know Liverpool is the best club in the world, don't tell me a player can do whatever they want. Ronaldo got booed at the Bernabeu while he was scoring goals.
Yep.
Because the fans were not happy with the way he was playing.
Exactly.
If you're a Liverpool fan, you hold your players accountable. There's a difference between what they call it, abusing and giving him a constructive criticism. Holding them accountable is constructive criticism. Hey, brother, Virgil, you falling asleep here. Virgil, you should have defended this guy. Virgil, you should have done this. That is not disrespecting Virgil.
Nope.
That's just saying, bro, we saw that you were not playing at your best. Sometimes a little pep talk can get somebody up. That's why I ask, when Mo Salah leaves, are the true Liverpool fans going to stand up?
We'll have to wait and see it.
You know?
Yeah. Listen, like I said, greater players have left. You know what I mean? In my opinion, the greater players have left, and we still survived. Liverpool's always going to remain here. People need to understand, like, life is 1 minute you're here, next minute you're gone. There's no
facts.
You've got your end date. Everybody has that date of your life. I've accepted it in life. You know what I mean? And you got to accept that in football as well. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck. And then you're going to be in around 8th position, 9th position. You know, this season, guys, like, look at it from a point of view when Man City and Liverpool used to challenge each other in the Premier League. You know, this season, we should be about 8th, 13th, something like that. Like,
we should be fighting relegation if
we should be right there.
5 games.
We're lucky we're not in Tottenham's position. You know what I mean? We're lucky because if we was in Tottenham's position, I think we would get relegated because we got no fight left in us anymore. We're losing points to Burnley's and that. Come on, guys, we've got to be serious here. Tottenham. Look who got battered at home by Nottingham Forest.
Oh my God.
Come on, guys. Like, what is going on? Like, this is what we're facing. We're just lucky where we are in the league. Forget about top 4 or top 5. We're lucky where we are. You should be grateful where we are, considering how bad we've been this season. We should be fighting relegation, man.
Yeah. I know, Jean Grey, you're right. You know, you shouldn't be happy because it's the end of an era, which is always sad. And of course, the manager's still there. But
madness, man.
But for us to be greater again, we need somebody else to come up and do something. Steven G did it. Suarez did it for a little bit. And Mo Salah also did it for a long time. So the next person, we don't want another Mo Salah because you're not going to find it.
Just get a guy who could work hard in the wing.
But we need somebody
15 goals a season. You know what I mean?
Not even that. Somebody who is there for the club said, I'm going to fight for every single thing.
If you're a smart club, you know what you do? You buy 3 in 1. A player that could play on the left, a player could play on the right, and a player could play at front. So when you need position filled in when things are hard, the player is there. Or if the team is struggling against a low block, you could go out and out wide and cross the ball in with a fullback, bombard the box with crosses until someone gets it in. You know what I mean? You could do things like that. Forget about this one-sided player, individual player all the time. Get team players, man. That's what this club needs. Yeah. Look at how good we were when we was a team. We wasn't like this, what we are right now, individuals everywhere. If you look at us, we're full of individual team. Everybody is out for themselves. Where's the backing when someone touches one of our players, someone else is coming in with a slide tackle like Milner or Henderson or someone like that? Where is that gone, man? Or Fabinho? That doesn't exist anymore. You need a team, man. You need people that's together. That's what Jurgen built. We need to go back to that in order for us to get back to being successful again, man. Because what we're watching right now It's unacceptable for Liverpool Football
Yeah.
Club standards, man. I ain't got listen. They try to offer me tickets. I said, get out of here, man. When we was winning, you don't want to give me tickets. Now you want to give me tickets? Nah, mate, man. Get out of here. Sometimes you're good, sometimes you're bad. You know what I mean? Get out of here, man.
No, I mean, Rasta, I agree. Dom seems to be the next person, but Dom needs to work his final third, man. That final decision.
Dom hasn't really changed much from previous seasons, guys. Like you got like, I don't know what people watch at times. Yeah. I love everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You guys are Liverpool fans, fanatics, whatever you want to go about it. But watch the player, man. What's changed from Dominic this season? He doesn't take as much shots as he should. He doesn't create a lot of goals for the for our strikers or our wingers. The thing that's changed with Dominic is everybody's dropped off and he's still in the same standard, but he added quality of set pieces on top of it. Because Trent ain't there no more. Because if Trent was still here, I don't think those set pieces would have been taken anyway. So that's what's added. See, I mean, so listen. The players were there at one stage. Dominic always used to be here because he's an athlete. His athleticism used to get him out of trouble. Now the players have dropped. Dominic is the one who's looking better than everybody else.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying. He gives a lot of effort. You could play him anywhere, and he will give you a very good performance. The problem with me is his final third. When we go on the break, bro. When we go on the break, his decision making is always killing us. That's the part where I always worry about. Somebody said who was holding Skirtle accountable back in the day. That was what's the name? Carragher. Remember, it was Carragher and him.
Carragher used to bloody hold everybody accountable. You know? I remember him and Arbeloa were fighting on the pitch. Alonso had to come in and step in and stop the fight. I remember that. Yeah.
He said, Gene, don't do that. I told you I don't want to put this in the atmosphere, man. He is gone. That's what I'm putting out there. He is gone. He says up to the club to uphold the standard and buy the players that match their ambition. We will see. We will see. I mean, I don't want to toot my horn and my sources, but Liverpool are looking at big things, but that big things will also rely on us making Champions League.
Dave LFC, if you put Dave LFC, you're gonna see something that came in the last hour. I don't know if you've seen it. Javi Alonso. I don't believe it. It's a PR stunt, but it's breaking apparently.
My ex is on. I mean, this guy has been. A lot of people has been saying, yeah, we heard that he's ready. But what's Austin said? Can you share it?
David Austin, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of breaking news about that
Alonso,
and then what's the name? And his slot is on the verge.
I don't know about that.
But the thing is, I mean, the guy's on vacation again. Liverpool is struggling. The guy keeps going on vacation.
I told you, mate, they have agreed this season to be a write-off. They have agreed, my friend. I don't understand why I have to keep going back to this, man. But don't worry. I'll be sitting here like I always do, and I say, I told you so.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, mate. These guys, they're excuse merchants. That's what we got in our club. Excuse merchants, man. Get out of my football club, man. I just want these people to leave, man. You know what's annoying, guys? Yeah, when we're second to a baseball team, number one, and number two, we have to wait our turn to do transfer. You know what I mean? Imagine you're owning a lot of clubs. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go back to Liverpool again. We have to wait until it's our turn every single time. Nah, man. Listen, this is what I've been saying for a long time. When ownership have more than one club, it's a dangerous game to be played because one club is always going to be last every single time. So I just want my club to be owned solely, and they only spend on us. I don't care about other teams outside that. And the more this continues, because they're no longer building stands. Why aren't they doing what you're supposed to do in January? If we brought a couple of players in, we'd probably get more points. You know what I mean? And climb up that table. We'd probably be in a better position in the Champions League as well, facing the likes of PSG.
Yeah.
But we didn't even do that. We didn't buy nobody, bro. We bought one for next season. Oh, yeah, man. That's not a serious club, man. I'm sorry, Kwazi. That's not a serious club, man.
No, I mean, there's a debate there. And there's a part where I kind of agree with, what's the name? Bush Baptiste. Long time no see, Bush Baptiste, man. Where you been all my life? Baseball team has nothing to do with the letting natural talent go.
Yeah, but I should not be
on the
second best to
pitch.
anybody.
Worse as
I don't know if you understand what that means. I'm not second best to a baseball team. I'm sorry, mate. I'm Liverpool Football Club. That's the difference.
And then
we should not be sharing the limelight with anybody. Liverpool Football Club should be standing alone. You know what I mean? Walk alone.
But this is the thing, though, Fuzzy. Those baseball teams have more money than any football club.
Yeah, they could go and do whatever they want, but you know,
Red Sox makes money, and they are not happy. Red Sox fans are also never happy. They are fighting with the owners.
Clubs. Too many clubs, bro.
Big up to JK, man. He's in the building. Xabi Alonso's ready to. Oh, yes, this is the one that I was talking about. Okop. Yeah, man. If he's ready, ownership. The question is Alonso the one they want? I'm praying that it's not Nagelsmann. I mean, there was rumors about this coach from Germany, Hoiby, however his name is.
Honze,
yeah.
Honus.
And then somebody from, it was a very slow news week until Mo Salah situation came in. And somebody said, De Zerbi is next. I'm like, God, this is what I hate the international break. Everybody has something to say. What you saying, though, JK?
I'm not saying De Zerbi's coming. I'll probably, I don't know, man. Nagelsmann, all these names. Like, we had this before when Klopp left. It's the same sort of vibe.
It's the same shit, man.
Yeah, man. Like,
he ain't going nowhere.
Alonso's coming in last time, before he went to Real Madrid. Oh, he's 100% sure Alonso's coming in. And I don't believe no one until it happens. That's the way I roll anyway. That's why I don't get into speculation talk. Oh, we're after this guy. Look at Elise. We're going to talk about this guy for about 3 years, and he'll end up going to Real Madrid.
Why would he leave Bayern Munich in the first place? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, Bayern Munich is a massive club. Why would you leave that?
Quality of life is good.
Why would you come to a club that's probably going to be at the Champions League? I mean, come on, like. The people need to.
Yeah, and then you get people saying that his family was at the Brighton game.
Oh, here we go.
Them sort of.
Yeah, that one.
It
just goes to show what we're facing.
Why was the family at the Brighton day? They could watch it on TV.
What was the reason? What was the reason for
that? They support Brighton.
Fuck's sakes, JK.
You know what I mean?
But I believe that as soon as this manager is out, Liverpool is going to spend money. That one, you can clip it. I just want it to be the right kind of players they get, right? It looked like we didn't buy enough players this summer after spending 400.
Well, we sell 13, so we get rid of 13, loans and sales, and then we bring in 7. That's ambitious club. Come on, man.
But when you look at the players we brought in, individually, all top players. I got no problems with any of the signings we made. But the thing, we were lacking a winger, a DM. So another 3 was needed, and we didn't do that. And that seems to be the problem right now. We had a top DM.
Go on, Rasta Crab. At least you see the light, mate. You see the light.
Bless up, Rasta Crab.
No, Rasta, I remember you had the what they call it. You remember your name over the summer. I don't want you to do it again. We're not getting Vert, and then we got Vert. We're not getting Isak, and then we got Isak. Musiala is coming. Don't say we haven't got Musiala.
He's working. He's working his tricks in it. He's saying the slot is staying, so slot might leave now.
He's a reverse. Okay, I see what the Rasta is doing. Rasta is on the other side.
Smart,
okay,
get in
all
there,
right, Rasta. I see your kung fu.
Hi, Dean, as well. Good to see you.
Big up to Mandem. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button, people. But yeah, man, JK, man, your boy is leaving, man.
Sad.
I know you were crying
yesterday.
I saw you yesterday.
I was crying, bro. That's why they're going on camera. Nah, bro.
Real men cry, by the way.
He hasn't been great this season. The guy's history, he's in the history books, and professionally, always fit, always ready to score goals, always doing a shift, and this season he's not put a shift in. Then you got people like Quasi moaning about him. I'm thinking, fuck, imagine I turn pro, bro, they'll be after me after 6 months, man. It's like this guy's been like our top scorer and everything. I've got a list of what he's accomplished, and that list is long. You know, before he came to the Premier League, and when he's like African's highest scorer, most goals on from a left winger, playing on the right, most goals left-footed. The list just goes on, and so this guy is he's something special. And I just wished the fans, like as soon as that news broke yesterday, I bet all these guys who were dissing him hard was thinking, "Oh, he's leaving." Nah, man, that's why you got to respect players who'll put a shift in. If this guy got 5 goals a season, you can moan about him how much you want. But this brother was top scorer and top assist maker last season. So this is what I'm saying about the modern day football fans, man. They need to chill the fuck out. I should have a bit of respect for the brother. You know? Top player, top guy. And he could have gone anywhere after 3 years with us. Look at his first season with us. Broke records. How many goals did he get in that first season, man?
Crazy
Come on.
goals, bro.
For 38 million, 34 million or something.
35, yeah.
That's a joke. That's like Andy Robertson level. Andy Robertson cost us £5 down the pub, and he came the best halfback in the world. So when you got people,
don't know about pub, but
modern day football prices, you know, modern day football prices out of control. 130, 120. All this, that, and the other, and a £38 million fee is nothing really.
Now let's go into a little bit of this road. Mo Salah is very meticulous on when he usually send his tweets and messages. The only part where he messed up was in January when he tried to do a coup d'etat and then he got busted. Why now? Why did he announce it now? Is he trying to get a Kobe Bryant tour?
Oh, no, he found out Arne Slot is not going anywhere. That's what it is.
No, I think that one is a good point. That one is a good point. Maybe he found out, but
he probably had the word with them. Nah, he ain't going nowhere.
So somebody also
a few months ago he signed his new contract, and all of a sudden he wants to leave. Come on, man! Like there's something in.
But
this,
then
man.
somebody also mentioned that what was it? I forgot what somebody had mentioned. Mo Salah. I think it was honestly. It will come back to me. That he may not. No, the fact that he went public in January, that part the club did not forgive him. Because remember, it wasn't just the manager he criticized. He said somebody at the club is trying to throw me under the bus. That part, I think the club did not forgive him. What do you guys think about that?
Could be. That drama there, that soap opera that happened there was, for me, the sign of the end anyway. Either way, it could be the manager or the player with the club. It wasn't nice. But at the end of the day, they sort of sorted it out because he played against Brighton before he left for the African Cup of Nations, came back and he started playing again.
Okay.
So, all in all, I just feel that wasn't needed. Even if it was his last season, like, just get behind the guy, you know what I mean? Like, for me, he had a free ticket this season. He could do what the hell he wanted. Even if he got 1 goal, I wouldn't care, because for me, what he gave us before was sufficient enough for him to get a free pass. But Arne Slot is a guy who I say he don't care who he will knock over to reach where he wants to reach. And I don't like that in him as a guy. At the end of the day, Curtis Jones, Chiesa, Salah, he's had beef with a lot of guys. You know, which football manager at Liverpool has beef? Bob Paisley and all these guys, they kept it sweet with the players. Right. Same with Klopp. Klopp had Sacco, that's it. Other than that, everything was plain sailing. Salah one time at West Ham moaned a little bit, but hey, that happens. And this manager isn't like that. He isn't a guy who wants to keep a peaceful ship. You know, and then you see that in the team, in their displays, in how they play.
Right.
It's not 100% concrete. It's a bit flaky, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still questioning why he chose now to announce it, because maybe this is the last international break. So he didn't want it to come through the media and then kind of, which I respect, because if season is going towards the end where we're trying to win the Champions League, trying to make it top 4, win the FA Cup, and then you got everybody say, "Oh, Mo Salah, this is the final year of Mo Salah." That can distract the squad a little bit. So kudos to Mo Salah to do it now, but the fact that both sides agreed, because we've been saying that we're going to make millions off Mo Salah when he goes to Saudi. Maybe he's not going to Saudi.
How many years did we hear that rubbish? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I've been hearing that for years. Oh, he's going to go there. We're going to make money, this, that, and the other. Don't believe anything. Just let it happen. What happens, happens. Like, we can't stop Salah leaving or whatever it is. We don't know where he's going to go next year. But that's next year's. That's his thing to sort out in the summer, you know.
Yeah.
Now, for me, I don't care where he goes. He has earned the right to go wherever he wants. But if he goes to Man U, it's on site.
Why would he go to Man U?
Oh, well, he would never do that.
At that stage of his career, he's gonna take revenge on Liverpool. I'm going to Man United. Nah.
Okay, Man United. I'm
gonna destroy my legacy at Liverpool. I'm gonna destroy my legacy at Liverpool. You know, I need to do this. I'm going to Man United. Oh, nah, he ain't gonna do that, man. The guy knows where
we saw Michael Owen did it.
Yeah, Michael Owen is different though, man. We never had that relationship with Michael Owen that we have with Salah.
Yeah, and he wasn't that great for us in that way, where it was consistent for years and he stayed for years. Then he went, you know what I mean? He sort of blamed the youth team management that they played him too much, hence why he was always injured on that.
Those days, the sports science was not as prevalent there. Michael Owen never hold himself accountable for nothing.
Michael Owen and Raheem Sterling are similar anyway, man. They did the same thing. We worked on them as a youth. They got no allegiance to Liverpool. They never supported the club anyway as a youth or anything like that. We just worked on them, and then when it's time to go, they left. That's how I see them. You know what I mean? So,
Sterling, Man United fan. Owen, an Everton fan, I think.
There you go. So they're gonna lose this us.
So, quick question. Based on what Ted is putting there, it's Mo Salah a snake or rat? Because he's not allowing us to make money off him like Trent.
I don't think it's Salah is the one that
but if he's got a year left on his contract,
but the thing is, JK, I don't think Salah wants to leave. Is the club pushed him out? That's how I see it, because that guy is staying. The bald egghead is staying. So that means if he stays, Salah ain't gonna get no game time next season. So what's the point? So they cancel.
He's been playing Salah. That's the thing. When he came back from Africa,
next season he won't. Next season he won't. He's been told, mate.
Maybe they told him, said you will not. See, that's maybe the conversation that should have started at the beginning of this season, where the manager
the beginning of the season it couldn't be because what he had last season. So they thought like it was going to be.
But that's part of the lack of preparation. Last season, Salah did not have to. Salah's performance was poor last season. See, this is the part where I have been constant, and there's been only a few people that I know have been constant. Salah performances the last 3 years have been dipping. He's giving out the goals, so it masks a lot of things, right? Last season, he didn't play well, but he gave us a lot of GAs. This season,
played well in what sense, Mr. Kwazi? What do you want him to do?
So when I say Salah
what's the difference? Because what difference is he? What difference are you talking about? What last season and the seasons before that? Like,
okay, so last season,
what's changed?
I'll tell you what changed. The assist and goals are gone.
No, I'm talking about last season, like compared to previous.
Last season.
Did he break records last season, but assist, or is it? Am I wrong here?
Yeah, GAs, right? He gave us a lot of GAs, but the performance wasn't there. When I mean by performance is how does you affect the rest of the team?
Did he ever do that before?
Yes.
In what way?
And Trent. He and Trent and what's his name? Henderson.
Okay.
Right? A lot of times people say Mo Salah, all he did was sit out there and never track back for defense. No, you watch Mo Salah, he used to track back to defend. I'll give you one of it he did against Mbappe this year.
Am I wrong in thinking like we used to say Henderson is doing a lot of running for Salah?
Yes, because Trent was bombing forward.
So What's changed? Just the personnel has changed. That's why probably
The personnel has changed. Remember?
Yeah, so that's why he's probably not showing what he used to do then, isn't it? If the personnel was the same and they had the same level.
Last season, Szoboszlai sacrificed his performance so that Mo Salah could stay up top and not to track all the way back.
Which was agreed in the beginning of the season.
Correct. What happened to this year?
I don't know, because there's no formation this year. You can't single out one player this season saying he had a bad.
No, I'm not singling one player.
Team,
I'm telling
you, the whole team has been playing badly. We don't know what formation we play when we play football.
Right,
Liverpool. Let's just be realistic here.
But this is the part where you have to understand.
You can't just single out Salah.
Can dribble.
What about other players?
Salah can dribble past players. When you can dribble past players, you're creating a counter attack.
Dribble, you do know dribble is to do with the runs as well of the other players, right?
True.
You know what I mean?
But if
when you get doubled up on, it's more like impossible to get past players, right?
Okay.
So when you have Firmino, Mane, and etc. around you, then they take away a lot of pressure of you dribbling, right?
But that is not a problem with Salah.
Right or not?
That's true. That's what made us elite. That's why it made us elite. But right now, Salah used to be double team. Now he's single team and he can't beat one person. That creates a counter attack against us.
I don't look at it that
okay.
way, bro.
How many
I
times?
I look at it from a point of view. Is the coach coaching the team in the right way? That's number one.
No. Okay. At one point,
let me finish.
Let me ask one question. At one point, right? It's not the coach, it's the player.
I don't know what you
I'm asking you. At what point while we watching the game, and you say yes, the manager is shit. However, this performance has nothing to do with the manager.
What performance you talking about?
The players. It doesn't matter. Just any game. Pick a game that we play poor, and you said this performance has nothing to do with the manager. This is on the players.
Okay. Salah can't do what he could do anymore, right? We've been saying in the beginning of this stream, right? He can't run back, he can't do a lot of this, a lot of that. So at what point do you play to his strengths, like just keep it in mind?
That is the key. That's why he's not the guy anymore.
So this season,
his strength. Go ahead.
I'm asking you a question. So this season, we can see he's struggling in that side of the game. So why are you playing him?
Good point. Hence the reason why he's realizing that he has to go because he doesn't want to be on the bench.
Why? Because they changed the way they play as well. You'll forget about it this season. So let me carry on. This season, I come on here, I come on every stream, and people ask me questions. What do you think of the new signings and all that stuff? Where do you think Liverpool is going to be going? And do you think you're going to win the league? I said, hell yeah, we're going to win the league. You know what I mean? I was confident. And then I said that the only way we can do it if we slowly integrate the new players in and play with the old players until the new players are ready. We chose not to. Arne Slot chose to run away from the Jurgen formation and try to implement his ideas, which doesn't even suit the players that's already there. So you're asking yourself, why are these players struggling? Why is McAllister struggling? Why is Van Dijk struggling? Why is Konate, etc., struggling? Because in the last 8 years, these players had a set formation they understood. In the last 8 years, they had marathons in the training camp in the summer to get ready for the season. We stepped away from all of that stuff with the arrogance of this stupid head coach doing some silly things, thinking because we won the league by 10 points last season, we could go into it and outscore every teams and we could slowly transition through the season. But he doesn't understand. The Premier League doesn't work that way. The Premier League, you have to respect it in a way because if you're champions, everybody targets you. And now look what's happened. He made a whole mockery of everything that represents our football club, everything that represents the Premier League, and hence why we are in this mess that we're in at the moment and we can't even get out of it. Number one, what he did wrong was when we got battered by Crystal Palace away, that game, we should have lost about 5-0. Forget about the goal we conceded. He should have went straight after that international break and go back to the drawing board and say we need to go back and look at something because something is not right. Because the first 5 games we actually won, we kept on getting pegged back every single time 2-2. So what we should have done is go and look back at the drawing board and fix everything that we're doing and be hard to beat. Because he didn't do that. He went on holiday, came back, did the same thing as Man United. We lost again, and then 9 games out of 12 defeats. You think that things are going to change? You already put those players' brains into losing mode. Once they are in the losing mode, it's impossible to get out of there because they're already in that transition to losses are normal. You know what I mean? When you transition to losses are normal and you give up on everything else, then you become this mockery that we're watching right now. This is what he did to us. So everything we did is to do with the coach and whoever's around him that didn't prepare for the season ahead. Play for the strengths and weaknesses for your players, man. If your players are not playing in a certain way in the games, go back to the drawing board, go back to the videos, show them what they're doing wrong, correct it. If they can't correct it, get them off the pitch, get someone else that could do the job, or keep them after training, make sure they get punished, and they will come back probably stronger in the next game because they don't want to be kept behind in the training ground again. That's what you do, bro. That's the beauty of the football. But these people don't understand. Everybody's just blaming him. We didn't prepare for the season at all. We went with the arrogance because we bought our striking force. We're going to outscore every team and win that way. And then slowly transition towards the season. It didn't work, man. They messed up the whole season, bro.
I agree with your point of he didn't prepare the season. That's me, my stand.
You can't blame the players for that. They're not the organizers of preparation.
I've seen that part. I've been telling people the manager didn't prepare. But one thing that we cannot let these players get away with it.
The players are to blame as well. I'm not going to say
that's where I'm thinking. That's
20%. I'll give it them. They're just idiots.
Well, even if it's 0.001%, that's 0.001%.
It's still a percentage. It's still a percentage.
And that is where my point is. When it comes to Mo Salah, Father Time caught up to him. Mo Salah's strength was speed, dribbling, and goal output, right?
He's a numbers man.
He's a numbers man. When that speed was taken away from him, he could not get away from his defenders. That became a liability on Liverpool because we used to rely on that, right? When Mo Salah get double teamed, that opens up for other players.
Well, then in that way, if you're talking about a player, I agree with you. He let himself down last season as well. So think about it this way, guys. Yeah, if Mo Salah wanted the same thing around to happen this season, same as last season, for example, why are you opening your mouth at the end of the season saying what we've done?
That's why I'm going with it. That's why I'm going with it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I say Mo Salah's performances. I always stick to performance. I never talk about his GAs and that. His performances when Mo Salah was at his peak, like I said, he allowed teams to sometimes double or triple team him, which allow other people to flourish. Yeah. Right? When the ball has Mo Salah's feet, we know the whole team has to push up. Nowadays, when the ball is at his feet, he loses the ball. When you do that, guess what happened? You create a counterattack against us. How many goals, I'm not saying of him, but in general, how many goals of counterattack has gone against us? 2 passes and leave the team is in front of us, right? That part of his game is also affecting the team. People need to realize that. He doesn't have the Mo Salah effect.
And we haven't got that team. We haven't got that team that's dominant in the middle either. You know what I mean?
We don't have exactly.
And then you look at, let me add on to that. And then you look at the players that's underperforming, like McAllister, there's a Gravenberch, and the other ones, even Soboslai sometimes.
Yeah, but you see, this is the thing.
But the thing is, you got to ask yourself that question. You know what I mean? Why are they underperforming as well? Think about it this way. Say like when Arne Slot and came in, he told them, okay, we can't get Zubimendi this season, but we're going to get a DM next season. You know what I mean? So I need you guys to do a lot this season in the midfield. And then the next season comes along and the same thing's happening again. At what point do you think those players are going to say enough is enough? Quasi?
But there's the thing. See, that's the part where I chalk it off on those 0.001% of the players. You are a great player. You should not let your standard go down because the manager don't know what they're doing. This is Liverpool. This is Liverpool. You playing for a badge that is greater than any clubs on the land. You do not say because this manager is so bad, I'm gonna put all my career.
You're forgetting
my leg on because
the thing is, Quasi, like I don't know if you guys watch football in the modern day. You know what I mean? I only watch Liverpool, so I don't really go outside Liverpool. Playing for the badge does not exist anymore. It's all about the showboating, the showman show, whatever they call it. Look at our players nowadays. They're modeling things. They're modeling handbags. That's what we do nowadays, bro. We don't care about the badge anymore.
That's fine, but that's because the fan base are focusing on the player FC rather than on the LFC. If you have a pride of LFC, you should
I
know
am.
what the
I am.
exactly.
You are.
Just like you said, the standard of LFC should not drop. I don't care what
Are
they
the
do on the
owners
outside.
are the owners helping this when they're letting them advertise handbags and shit like that and ladies' clothing when they're walking in the pitch?
I could agree with you that they shouldn't do that, because right now I'm saying they should take that coffee shop out of the training center. They don't deserve it.
I don't know if a coffee shop stops players from playing, but
No,
okay.
because look,
I'll go
watching
along with
them, I'm watching them and I'm like, these guys are way too
I
comfortable.
I'd rather them doing that than going to a pub. You know what I mean? Having a steak and that.
Brother,
stuff, you know,
you should earn everything
as
that's
they did in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s.
everything that these players, if anything, handbag or no handbag or coffee should be given to you, you should earn it. And these players have not earned anything. Yes, the manager is mostly to be blamed, because he doesn't know what he's doing.
Football's changed, bro. Football's changed, bro.
True, football changed, but the standard.
From what I hear from you, you're looking for passion. There's no passion.
No. I'm looking for
There's
standard.
no loyalty to one club.
Football has never been loyal.
As soon as some of our players play well, oh, they're going to Real Madrid next season. That's all we hear. Nobody cares about Liverpool like we used to anymore.
Football.
That's why you need someone like Jurgen to be there. At least he will put the imprint what Liverpool means to everybody.
But he also had the same. He also had the same problem. Coutinho left.
Well, Coutinho leaving was the blessing for the football club, because everybody else.
Exactly.
So what?
So
Coutinho, what happened to Coutinho? Then is never going to happen again.
This could also be a blessing for Liverpool, because Mo Salah is a force. You can't just bring another force in and think it's going to work. It doesn't work like that. Sports does not work like that. Somebody has to decide that, okay, you are the one, we're going to follow you. But the thing right now is the club needs to move on. The fan base needs to follow the club.
The fan base, yeah, they need to stand up for the club, yeah.
No, the fan base were not.
I'm saying they need to stand up. That's what I said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I don't think our fan base are like that anymore. We're more of sentimentality kind of thing.
And guess where it goes into?
Liverpool being, the best club in the world. You know what I mean?
But Fuzzy, guess where it goes to? It always goes to that whole thing of player FC instead of the club FC. If you focus on the club, trust me, if we focus on the club the same way you are focusing on the club, it doesn't matter who comes in and who leaves. Because at the end of the day, there's only one constant thing, the club.
Yeah.
Unless the club does something really stupid and sell our superstar at their best and say, oh, that was the best thing to do, then okay. Yeah, we don't know why we
did that before with Suarez and Coutinho.
No, but Suarez at the time, the club was not going the right
Torres
direction. That one was okay. But even that one was a good move eventually.
Well, Torres wasn't the same anymore, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
We bought two players with this money.
But this thing is, we need to recognize that, just like you said, we need a team. We cannot have one player.
I hope people learn from that though, Kwasi. If you look at Liverpool, when did they become the force that they were in the last 10 years? Is when they became a team rather than individuals. You know what I mean? We've moved away from individual sense into a team that's playing like as a whole. And you saw the difference. It worked. We won every trophy possible in the highest level, and that's how you win things. When there's a team full of individuals, you're never going to win all that stuff, because there's egos that's going to come into, and players are going to be animosity to other players, and you have a clique. One thing Jurgen used to do is he made sure everybody was together. You know what I mean? Every day you come into training, you're sitting with a different person. It's not the same person. That's how you get to know each other. That's how you back each other on the pitch. And that's the psychological side that you have to work on football in order for you to be successful, especially for a team that doesn't really spend a lot of money as well.
But the thing is, see, this is the part where, yes, I agree with what you're saying. However, what I want to say is, we, the fans, we put ourselves in this situation. Like you said, the sentiment part. Decided to, when you become sentimental,
but you can't change people that are used to losing though, Kwasi.
No, it's not
but me, you and JK are older fans, so we've seen,
because we've seen the standard.
Yeah. But these new crops from like 1995 onwards, they don't know what Liverpool is all about. So it's very hard to convince them to know what Liverpool is all about, because they only see Liverpool as they saw it as growing up. being second best, third best, fourth best, eighth, and all that stuff. That's what they're used to, and it's very hard to convince them to be, understanding what Liverpool represents, what Bill Shankly has built this club for. They even use fake quotes as, if you're not with us when we lose, win, draw.
Not understand what it means.
Yeah, there was no quotes like that. I've seen. I'll do streams with, and Jake can attest for me. We do streams with people, all the Liverpool fans that's been around since the Shankly days, and they said that there was no quote like that. That's bullshit. So this is what they use. They just come out with bullshit, basically catering to the rivals. You know what I mean? When rivals do fake accounts about us and talk bullshit, everybody, Liverpool fans, that's a Liverpool fan.
Yeah,
he's
because
saying the
that's
right
the
thing.
new generation.
Yeah, he's saying the right thing, and we've got to follow him. That's how it is.
Social media stuff.
Yeah.
People, when it comes to commercialize it, the manager, I don't care who the manager is, they have no power or say.
No,
because that
especially
commercial,
he's a head coach now. He just
the money, those handbags pays for those 400,000 a week salary that those people are making now. Liverpool's making a lot of money.
Listen, you could do whatever you want as a footballer. I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to give you an example what today's football is about. It's nothing to do with
no. Right now it's commercial. Yes, it's commercialized.
It's nothing to do with the badge.
That's why you have to deal with the commercial sides. But however, certain things,
football is dying. Football is dying, my friend. Football is dying.
Yeah, no, actually, I have a debate on that. I'm going next
we'll
week.
do it one day. We'll do it.
We need to do it because I believe there's football fatigue going on right now. But we'll move on from that. But the thing is, Mo Salah is an icon for me. He has done very well for Liverpool. Nobody could ever take that away from him. Criticize him while he was playing, yes, because certain things he did, bro. And as I'm reading this chat, I can see a lot of people are so upset at that comment he made in January.
Oh, that was awful. That was awful.
A lot of people are so upset at that. Yeah, they love him because he's a Liverpool player and a Liverpool legend. But I'm reading some of these comments, and a lot of people still are not happy with
it. Was awful. Look, I'm not even going to defend him.
Under the Boston and that kind of stuff. Yes, the manager has to go. Bro, I still have the Undertaker behind me. What does it tell you? Thank you. The manager has to go. I've been saying it since we lost to Manchester United.
What a timing, by the way. What a timing. Let's just be honest here.
The manager has to go. But the question is, if we do bring a good manager, are these players ready to step it up?
You know what worries me, guys? I don't know if it worries you, yeah. I was thinking about it the other day. If we get the Champions League, and obviously Salah leaves and all that stuff, we don't know who's leaving. There's going to be players leaving in the football club. Have we, number one, we no longer have that Jurgen pull. One phone call from Jurgen and everybody arrives, you know what I mean? We no longer got that. We've got Arne's slot still at the helm, unfortunately. How are we going to pull players, man, if we're at the Champions League?
That is the question.
You know what I mean? We no longer got Jurgen. Remember, Jurgen, you could step out the Champions League sometimes and then we come back stronger the next season. We ain't got that no more. So what are we going to do in this situation if we get out of that?
Now, this is how slow when international break kicks in. Look at this news right here. And Liverpool fans, let me make it bigger.
His agent negotiated some of the transfer from Liverpool with Barcelona preferred. Yeah, because Lewandowski is leaving, isn't it?
And you believe
they're looking for the next. They're looking for a replacement.
Oh, God help me, man.
Sell him. Sell him. Listen, I'll say sell him. Get Alvarez in. Simple as that. We're done. We are done.
Oh my God, Fazzy, you are the same person who said we are back, and now you say sell Lisa.
We are back, baby. We are back.
Lord,
we're gonna win the Champions League, man. We are
gonna win. We're gonna win the Champions League.
Clip me up, man.
To that.
Clip me up. Clip me up. Clip me up, man.
I'm telling you guys, I've been telling you guys we're gonna win the Champions League. People.
You're coming on board, yeah? You're coming on board.
I've been saying it from day one.
All on board.
I've been saying it from day one, and especially look at all the teams we're gonna play. What is one constant thing that these useless crop of players have been doing? Playing well when it comes to a big club.
Yeah.
Right? When it comes to a big club, they stand up.
You're finished, man. You're finished. You're going to win the Champions League.
We're going to win the Champions League. I'm telling you guys to come aboard. Come aboard because when
guys, I'll talk shit. Yeah, I'll talk shit. Yeah, I know I do. But this is too much, right? This is too much.
I'm just saying. Liverpool, watch how we play against PSG. And you're going to be like, why can't we play like that against any clubs in the EPL? Right?
God save
I'm telling you, people.
Remember, guys, we was talking about sentimentality, fans.
That's not sentiment. That's me supporting my club.
This is quasi, bro. This is gone beyond sentimental.
This is me supporting my club. As much as I want this money,
we're gonna beat PSG and we're gonna win the Champions League. Oh my, we might beat PSG, but winning the Champions League? Hell no.
Fuzzy, if we beat PSG, you are jumping up and down, say we win the Champions League.
Of course I will. I'm shameless. I'm shameless.
Huh?
No.
People, I am hurting just like everyone, but I cannot let my club go down the drain. Even with this ball fraud, we can't say ball fraud because Nalante will come after you. But
yeah,
I'm just saying, people, don't lose hope. Liverpool team will always surprise you. At the least time when you think that we can't do nothing, that's when something pops up. But
yeah,
you know.
It's a shame, isn't it? It's a shame how things are going,
it is,
guys. It is, man. You got a bit bitter, you know. It's a bittersweet, you could say, something like that. But it's a shame. It's a shame, man, because you know I miss being the team. You know what I mean? Like that used to challenge, and we had that aura about us. We just don't have that anymore, man.
I think we could get back to the top. The owners needs to step up on this. Maybe they have. We don't know. We will see.
I love these owners, man. Get them.
They tend to do well. You know, they tend to put. Usually, when they're doing big things, they keep it in their carts right close to their chest.
Every year with these owners, man.
You know what I mean?
Now, bro, just leave me alone. Just get out. I want to go back to the lovey-dovey club, man.
Guys, I want lovey-dovey club. But big up to Mandem in the building. Thank you so much for coming through and hang out with us. Mo Salah, the icon, the legend. Father
Mo Salah, Mo Salah. Come on, let's sing along, everybody. Running down the way. Salah, la, 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 Egyptian king. Oh, man, I'm going to miss that.
My people, have you guys heard this story about, you guys think Liverpool is bad? Check this out. Real Madrid diagnosed Mbappe, the best player in the world, and they diagnosed the wrong knee.
What?
Oh, you didn't hear about this?
What? Well, they operated on the wrong one.
Bro, they have a doctor who came out and said they are using ChatGPT to diagnose their. Oh
yeah, I heard of that. Yeah. You got marriage problems? Ask ChatGPT.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah, get him out, man. Get him out. I don't even like Mbappe anyway. Get him out, man.
Bro, they diagnosed the wrong knee. And I'm wondering, Mbappe, when they said your right leg was hurting, didn't you say no, it was the left leg, or you just went along with it?
They need to be careful. Next time they get, to get rid of the whole
chop off the wrong knee.
Yeah,
here's the news. That, man. Real Madrid medical staff diagnosed Kylian Mbappe's wrong knee when he first got injured.
And this is from Real Madrid's own. Oh my goodness me.
And you think Liverpool is bad? Huh? People.
They're going to end this guy's career sooner than he thinks.
Oh, my God.
I agree with what Lee Wiskett says, that even if we Slot shows too much respect for PSG. And that's what Slot does. He shows too much respect, lets the opposition have the ball. Yeah. All this shenanigans, you know what I mean?
And he probably asked them, what type of goals do you want to score this game?
What team shall I put out for you? You know what I mean? Who do you want up top?
He loves his club, man. He loves PSG. That's all he talks about.
Oh my God! He will be the next. He will be the next PSG manager. The way he talks about it. Look what he did. He has spoken into existence where he's playing PSG again.
Unbelievable, man. Actually, you're right. He's cursed us, man. We're here now.
He has talked about PSG to play them again. So if he do get the opportunity to manage this club against PSG, he better.
You better get it right this time.
Exactly.
You know what he watches every day, yeah? Madness.
Look,
man.
At the end of the day, last season's game, we beat them 1-0 with two of the guys he was dying to get out the club. And then came back to Anfield and we didn't start Darwin Núñez, who in that time period was scoring goals. And he didn't play him. So, and then he went to the Newcastle final. So this
We got
time
battered
period,
in that final.
it was slip. It was bad, man. So
Like he needs to get his wife here, man. If his wife and kids were here, then he wouldn't watch PSG as much as he was watching them. You know what I mean? He should have done that, man. Oh God.
Oh my God.
yeah, but don't he sometimes view football like a fan does? You know, like he's been a player. This guy. You know what I mean? It isn't a guy out of nowhere. This guy's played football his whole career.
He was a number 10. He was a playmaker, yeah.
So
Dutch, yeah.
if we don't,
it's a Dutch thing, bro. It's a Dutch thing, JK. Like, they're all like this. They're very arrogant people, man. Sorry to the Dutch, but I'm just trying to say to you, like, if you look at the Premier League, in English football in general, like when Dutch managers are here, how many of them have been successful and still in a job? Not many, really. So if you look at them, they don't really succeed over here because their way of thinking of football is not the same way what we think over here. They don't. What do you say? They don't adapt. You know what I mean? They don't adapt to what to the tradition is. Like if you look at Arne Slot at Liverpool, does he seem like a Liverpool manager? What Liverpool's tradition and history is? No, because at least Jurgen learned about Liverpool
straight away.
So that's the difference. That's what you need to do when you come to Liverpool.
That's why, for me, in football, certain managers suit certain clubs. And for me, Liverpool is the one club. If that personality of that manager isn't right for the club,
it's not going to last long, man.
Nothing matters.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, man. Big up to all of you guys, man. People, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Please go to my brother's Fuzzy TV. Go to Fuzzy's TV and subscribe if you haven't. Please get the subs up, get the likes up.
I feel sorry for if you haven't. I feel sorry for you.
Yes, sir. Big up to all of you guys, man. Have a great weekend.
I forgot to tell you. I did a stream. I did a stream about the nerds and the sensible people, innit?
Yeah.
and I was criticizing the nerds. I put your mate on there, Grizz.
Guess who was in
the chat later on?
Grizz?
Yeah.
That was comedy. That was.
It was wicked. It was wicked, mate.
Oh man. That's awesome. All right, people. Big up to all of you guys. Peace.